Yo, welcome back to the channel, guys. I appreciate y'all checking me out. Just want to talk to y'all about the little stories that's going down in the world today. We definitely got a sad situation with Irv Gotti. He one of the pioneers of the early hip hop, 90s and 2000s. He had a big run in the hip hop game, being with Def Jam, Murder Inc., until finally falling, being basically uh, uh, the feds got on them and they beat the case, but they was never able to recover their brand. So they tried to change the name, but it just didn't work out. 50 Cent came around and he put such a terrible name on them that they was never able to recover. And it was something about that guy Supreme and all this New York shit that was going down behind a little cruise, and it just didn't ever work out for them. But Irv Gotti definitely was a legend because he put a lot of music in the game. He helped a lot of guys behind the scenes making music with Jay Z, and just he was a legend. And just they got pushed out the industry, but while he was here, he was doing his thing. He had Ashanti out there, a bunch of other folks who he was behind, and it was just a good time rocking with them and listening to them. But ultimately, he crashed and burned. He did his little drug shit and was drinking and smoking just like anybody else that is in the industry that lives their lifestyle. And you don't have a job every day. You don't have to wake up. You can stay up all night long in the studio making music, doing your stuff, getting money. So it's not hard to understand why your life would be lived a lot faster than somebody who go home every day at 5 o'clock, watch Dancing with the Stars, and go to bed. They in the studio, they smoking, they drinking, they eating at high end restaurants, they drinking high end liquor. And this is not once, this probably 25 times, 35 times, because every time you make a hit song, you celebrate. You concerting, you traveling. So it's just a lot of wear and tear on him. He was 54 years old, which is relatively young, but life is life. It don't really let up for nobody. And you know what I'm saying? So it's really time to, I guess you can always look at people dying like that, or people dying any kind of way, really, as a way of figuring out should you keep living the same way you living, because you might not be eating all the food correctly, you might not be doing everything like you should be, but it ain't like you trying not to do it. It's just that's your normal rights of reality. You know what I'm saying? So, but somebody at his level of expense, and then you start telling yourself when you don't have that money, you be like, man, if I was rich, I would be working out every day. I'd be doing this, but you don't really know the pool or the schedule that you would have to take in order to maintain richness. You might have to be on the road, might have to be out of town, might have to be up all night. So it's just wear and tear on your body. And at 54, as far as he can go, his body wouldn't take him no further. And he had strokes after stroke. They said he died from a second stroke, which are imaginable. That he was in some kind of coma, and the people just went ahead and took him off the life support system, because that's basically what happens. Not all the time when people have strokes, people sometimes recover, but it's just the level of your health. You know what I'm saying? That determines that. So shit, I would have hoped that they would have became workout niggas like Ja Rule did. After him and 50 Cent started getting into beefs, he started getting into workout real crazy, trying to big up his body, but he just physically a smaller stature human, so he can only get so big. Whereas 50 Cent was able to swell up and look like a big old muscle head, and but you didn't see that with what's his name again? My man who passed away. You didn't see that with him. You know what I'm saying? Gotti. He didn't do the workout shit. He kind of just stayed chubby or stayed kind of out of shape, and that was just his movement. And then you don't see nothing as a bad health thing until something go wrong. So, but it's just a lesson to all of us, man. Get on our health. Try to stay healthy because life is short. 54 is young. You want to be dead at 94, 104. You don't want to be dead young. You know what I'm saying? 114, 124. Who want to die young? And it's just not smart. So, but he did contribute a lot. He was a legend. He made a large impact in hip hop. He made a lot of people rich. Say he just got 140 something $1 million after taxes, after he had did some deal selling his rights to his music. He was selling his rights to his music to those companies that was buying it, and he got over 100 some $1 million. But then he died like a year or months after getting a check. So it's like, oh no, he didn't even get a chance to experience it and buy a yacht or travel out the world or out the country and sit on a damn ocean somewhere and just chill for a month. He basically had to go, and now he did right after you get the money. So it's just something to think about, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Was you an Irv Gotti fan? Did you listen to Ashanti, Ja Rule? Do you think he made a major contribution to hip hop? Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. And definitely thank y'all for listening and like and subscribe.